Hello guys, so I wanted to do a quick video on something that I also wanted to do along with like the mental health. This could be something that you do for your mental health, which is having like a journal or a book or whatever you want to call it. This is my journal, which is a wellness journal. I have other ones, but this is my wellness journal. So what I do is I take my time to reflect on what I did in the week, as well as like give myself some affirmations or anything like that. So I wanted to do this video apart from the mental health awareness video, because this is also like a big deep dive into mental health for yourself, whether it be reflecting on the week of the recap of that week, or whether it be your reflections that you did within that week, as little as something as drinking your coffee. Like that can be a recap. Like you literally just sat down to enjoy a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Not a lot of people could say that they could do that they could take a cup of coffee and a cup of tea, meaning like as in like I'm taking my cup of coffee or my tea because like I feel good, like it makes me feel good, not because I'm in a rush and I'm doing this coffee or tea. More like you're actually like enjoying it, like you're savoring it. And that's a metaphor within itself, because it's like your cup of coffee, like I said before, it could be your cup of your cup of tea, like you're really your own cup of tea. That's another type of quote that you can say as well. Not pouring into yourself, but you also have to pour into others, but you have to start with yourself. So I don't want to say that one again, because that one is something that I already did in the mental health. But being your cup of tea, like you have to be your cup of tea to be able to do that reflection within that week, or within the year and stuff like that, or anything like that. So this one in particular, I love it because it's like so I actually started doing this one now, or I'm gonna start today, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that like I want to reflect on, and whether it be me having a journal. Sometimes it's good to have a journal because you're able to write everything down and then look at it and be like, hold yourself accountable. A wellness journal is basically what I had said, is dedicated to track and to write everything you want to reflect on, or whatever you want to pay attention on, like what your focus on yourself needs to be. It could be to build resilience within yourself, as well as being able to dive deep into your inner health or your inner mind or anything like that. And there's a lot of stuff in this journal that can help you with that, with your emotional, your physical, or your how do I say it, or your emotional, anything like that. So that was based back on the mental health awareness. But that's what this journal is, so that's why I wanted to dive deeper into it. So this journal shows a lot of stuff that you can do, which is like a weekly self-care recap. The first one I already did. I think it was last week, or no, I'm lying. I did it like a couple weeks ago, but I didn't continue with it. And this is something that we should continue with it, and you look at it, and that is the main focus about it. So you're holding yourself accountable. You're looking at the stuff that I wrote and be like, okay, I did this, I did that, and then I did this, and I'm actually like improving. You're getting better towards that goal, or towards whatever you want to go towards to. So this one I like more than like a regular journal, because a regular journal you're just gonna journal and you're just gonna write stuff about about whatever you want to speak on. So this one I like because it has different type of creative methods. So it goes from the weekly self-care recap. So you're recapping on if you did certain things for yourself. Like, did you take time for yourself? There's an example. So you check that out. You took time to yourself. You did your cup of tea. You wrote in your journal. So that's journaling. That's specifically journals for journaling. This one also says connect with friends. Did you connect with friends? Did you speak on with somebody else, with someone else about something that you wanted to talk about? Get it off your chest to make you feel better. Did you do a good deed? You enjoyed nature? And then I wrote, I filmed the video. So that's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to film the video to get it out, And then there's little tiny things down here that it shows like did I meet the daily goals? So it's Monday to Sunday. Did I meet those goals? Did I water the plants? Did I wash my hair? And then it says total meditation time, total exercise time, and total screen time. So those are very important because sometimes we focus so much on like, so what we do is we focus so much on things that we shouldn't have to really focus on, and it actually strives away from our main focus. And yeah, so that's why it's good to track those things, so you don't like you lose a train of thought, or you lose what you were actually focusing yourself on, like losing that train of thought. So if you lose that train of thought in the big picture, it's like you're gonna forget it. So you have to have something to hold yourself accountable, and that's where a lot of people, they get lost with certain things. Like it might be something really little, but then towards the long run is like something that you really needed to pay attention to. And that could be anything, whatever you guys have in your head, or like are painting the bigger picture. That's what you need to do, paint the bigger picture, but also stay in track of that little building points that you have to take. That you have to take care of yourself and take care of those things as well. So it says keep things on track, but remember process, not perfection. So I just read that right now, and that's exactly what I was just trying to say right now, and I literally just read it. Like that sums up that. It says keep things on track, but remember process, not perfection. You don't have to focus so much on perfecting everything. Sometimes everybody be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, like this is something that I wanted to do for a while, but I never really did it. And to be honest, I feel like I wish I would have did it, because then it would have been more experience that I would have gave myself, and I would have felt more, like, not more fulfilled, but I would have felt more like learning more about myself, and that's something that I should have been did. So if you want to do a certain thing, just do it, and don't be like, okay, I have to weigh on this, I have to weigh on that. Just do it. Like about the camera, like I still don't have the perfect camera that I want. I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna do it on my phone, and that's what I'm doing. You know, don't wait for the perfection, for the perfect moment, because there is no perfect moment. So focus more on the progress. Like, what am I doing to progress? What am I doing to get a little bit better? Am I doing the same thing and, like, you know, it's not really being successful? Like, try to pay attention to stuff like that. So that's why I like to do different alternatives. Like, I don't just want to do just the cooking thing. I really enjoy doing that, but I don't want my main focus to be on that, because I don't always want to be in the kitchen. Like, I really like to do like the talk videos as well. I just noticed the other day when I did the mental health awareness one. Like I was saying, those little tiny things that are building blocks, those are the things that we have to focus on. Like I said before, there was a quote that I had said. I have it in my room on my whiteboard. It says it's not the destination, but the journey that you're going for. You want to go for the journey. We like those long trips, right? Or sometimes some people don't like it, but that's what makes the journey so worth learning. And we learn a lot of things about ourselves. Like a lot of people, when they go to different destination places, they try to they try to go here, they try to go there, so that they can learn about themselves, or they go by themselves. That's so they can get a learning experience through themselves, by themselves. So another thing is that you can write notes in here. You could do reminders, anything that is small, something just as super tiny, just write it down, because that super tiny thing, like I said before, could be something really important for yourself, to yourself, for yourself or to yourself. It's really important. And then it says I deserve a gold star for that. So you could put, said before, it also shows the affirmation doodles. So it's little tiny affirmations that you could write about yourself. Express yourself and free your mind. So this could be your little corner where you write everything you want to write about, or everything you want to get off of your head or off your chest. You could write that there as well, because everything that people, I'm gonna say people because I have this problem myself. I don't write anything on here I'm going to, but I don't write anything on there, and then I'd be like, what am I gonna write? Just write anything, literally anything, like literally what I'm like when I'm filming this video, like I would just write that, like what gave me the motivation to film the video. That little tiny thing could turn into something big. Like you could brainstorm on those things, and that's where your mind continues to start like building this web, like to connect everything, like little tiny webs. You know how little tiny webs they throw their webs so that they can build a home for themselves, and that's what this little corner could be. And then yeah, so then it goes on with the weekly goals, setting your weekly goals, your the basics and stuff like that. But yeah, so I like this book so much because it shows like the acts of self-care. So the different types of self-care that you can do for yourself. There's numerous of the one that I like to do most is hair. I did my hair yesterday and I kind of messed up because I put oil in my hair because I was doing something, and with the oils I was putting them in my hair and it got oily, so that's why I put my hair up. But I feel like not myself when I don't have my hair done. That's something that's like really important, just like your appearance. For me is everything. Like I like looking nice, I like looking clean. Like it's very something like not small because appearance is like a big thing, but my appearance, like doing my hair, I like to be on top of doing my hair. And then there's acts of kindness, so you can do different types of acts of kindness. The lessons learned that you learned today. And then today I'm grateful for, you write whatever you're grateful for. This is something every day, not just you wait for one day and be like, oh, I'm grateful for this. No, you should build that like every day. Like I'm grateful for this because of these certain things. And I'm grateful for my kids because like they give me motivation. They test my nerves, like different stuff like that. And then the daily affirmations, those are very important. There was this other daily affirmation that I just what do I say? That I just found recently. So it's your inner and outer words harmonize. I said when your inner and outer words harmonize, your relationships do too. I like that because it's like your inner, so your inner self, and then your outer as well. So it's like a turtle. The shell is the outside part protecting it, and then the inside part is they don't have nothing without their shell. But that's like what makes them, they harmonize, because then they're able to, I'm not talking about the turtles, but like people, they harmonize because they're able to take care of their inner selves, and then they flourish on the outer selves because they're so great in their inner selves. And that's why I like this one, because I really have to pay attention to that one more for myself, because I feel like like I work a lot on my inner self, and the outer self is not really shown because I don't really show it a lot, and that's why I want to practice a little bit more showing myself. Whether people like me or not, I really don't care, but I like that people like me for like who I am, not because of video. It was just something really small that I wanted to address, and I wanted to like bring to people's attention. So I hope it finds somebody, or is they were able to feel better about themselves, or be able to do that thing that they were like let it go. But yeah, so I hope to see you guys again in the next video.